Hello, my name is Karen Cardenas. I am in Team 1 and I am going to talk about Language in Shakespeare's video by Professor David Crystal. He talked about original pronunciation becoming a movement on the 19th century for the Shakespearean language. And something that I capture is that he mentioned something about the accent. He said that echoes depending of the accent from the part of the world you are coming from. Just to clear this up, it's more like if you had learned the English language on the United States, you might have the accent from the United States. But if you have learned it in another part of the world, you might have that accent from that part of the world. He also said that original pronunciation is the warming from the accent you get. And this is why original pronunciation, it has been coming a bit of a movement in the theater industry. He mentioned that on 2004 and 2005, the Shakespearean plays on theaters has been a big low on those years. And he said that the industry from the theater and the audience was more like a musical society, art society, and heritage industry. He mentioned that those kind of audience were there to learn from the original pronunciation, from the original practices, from the originality, from the objects, the clothing from those eras. He also said that although he worked from the phonological, he said that people are comparing original pronunciation more like implementing it and relating through grammatical to the length from the sentences or the syntax, the stress from the pronunciation of the words. He also said that people think that the lexicons or the lexical, it's something that has to do with the original pronunciation, which for me is more like the accent you get to from where you pronounce the language. He also said,
And well, some of the things that Professor David Crystal said on his talk, Language in Shakespeare, that I got was that yes, effectively, we have been studying Shakespeare for over 400 years. And now there's this focus on pronunciation, original pronunciation, how it's being used today. It's really interesting, like some of my teammates said that yes, in 2004, the Globe Theater thought about bringing back OP, original pronunciation, into the presentations. And at first, they were afraid that it wouldn't work, and they tried it, and it was a huge success. So now we have even more theater companies trying OP. For example, the Shakespeare Factory in Baltimore. And at first, you might think, well, will people want to listen to OP? And the answer is yes. Okay, you might think about it, but it is. It's something that's more inviting, and it gives even more invitation to more exposure to the Shakespearean language.
One of the things that I considered more important in this video was when the doctor mentioned about when in 2004 they reproduced the play of Romeo and Juliet. And he said it was very successful. Why? Because this brought to our culture the accent and language that they used back in those days. By watching these plays, you can notice about the different pronunciation they use, which is the original pronunciation. And he also mentions that by using the original pronunciation in this place, we can discover a lot of interesting facts, like for example, the rhyme in the language and this has become very interesting for the spectators.